Okay, we're back. Go live. All right, hopefully someone can hear us. If you can, please let us know.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Okay, we're good. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. We had a piece of equipment went bad, and the last time we did this, we changed how we did audio. And then with that piece of equipment going bad, we had to switch back quickly to the way we did audio before. But hopefully no harm done. I have gone ahead and set the giveaway that we're doing during the live stream to live. So you can go to waltonsinc.com/live and start entering to win. We're going to leave this giveaway open through the entire live stream. At the very end, we'll go ahead and draw a winner. It's for a Weston number 8 Butcher Series grinder. This is the grinder, or basically the grinder that we used for a long time here in Meatgistics. They're great little grinders. These may be in the smaller size, but very powerful. Should be able to do almost anything a home processor wants to do. I don't know that I'd try a 100-pound batch with it, but I mean, it would do it. It'd just take a while.
It'd take a while.
Just take a while, but still, very good grinder. And then we're also going live with our October sales and giveaway. And our giveaway this month is going to be one of everyone's favorites. Every time we do this, we go nuts with how many people enter. We're giving away the Walton's knife set again. So this is a collection of knives that are going to work both in the processing room and in your kitchen. You're going to get a bunch of 8-inch and 1 6-inch knife, as well as 4 steak knives. We're also going to give you the Capuche knife block. You're going to get a Walton's flexible cutting mat, and then we'll give you your choice of a Meatgistics t-shirt and a Walton's hat. So you can go ahead and start entering for that too. Patrick, is that sale, or is that giveaway up and live?
Yeah, it should be here.
Okay.
Sorry. These are noise canceling.
Okay. Yeah. So the live stream one, nope, the other one's not quite live yet.
Yeah, the October one is. Oh no.
Nope, starts in an hour.
Starts
Yep, I'm
in
doing it
2
now.
hours.
Oh, sorry, I missed it.
That's fine. I already switched the other one. So we are 6 minutes in, and hopefully we're done with any problems. So from here on out, it should be all good. One thing I did want to bring up quickly is over on Meatgistics. I don't know how many people watch this and are good community members over there, but Tex77, I think is his name, started a post over there a while ago called "What Did Everyone Cook Today?" And I'd really like it if we could all kind of make it like a Monday tradition to go to that post and cook or show whatever you cooked over the weekend. There's been some great stuff already just in the last couple of weeks, and I really think we can make it even better. Any post that you do over there, I will try at least to get up on our Walton social media accounts. If you want to put your either Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter title in along with your post, I'll go ahead and tag you in it. And one last little piece of housekeeping. Right now, Walton's is at 19,888 subscribers on YouTube. If we get to 20,000 during this live stream, we're going to go ahead and give you a coupon code once that happens. That's going to give you 15% off any purchase. The value for that's going to be capped at $100, so you could buy something, you know, that's $5,000. Use the coupon code. You're still going to get just $100 off, but it's still $100 off. But that's only if we get those last 12 subscribers.
Yeah, so if you are watching right now and you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe right now, help everybody else out to get that 15% off coupon. And if you already are subscribed, head over to your favorite social media site and convince all your friends that they need to subscribe to us.
Yep. So we are now just 4 away, so I'm pretty confident that's going to happen.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. And just to let everybody know, I think we touched on this quickly during our last live stream, but tomorrow we actually have a guy coming in that a lot of you people probably do know. We're going to have Nick from Nick's Wild Ride in the, well, what do you call it? Can't call it, yeah, studio.
In the studio.
In the studio. We're going to shoot a couple of segments with him. We're going to get something to go on to his show. Really excited about it. He seems like a great guy. We can't wait to meet him, work with him. His show, if you haven't watched, it's called Nick's Wild Ride. It's on the outdoor channel. It is absolutely a must watch for any hunter or even just outdoorsman. It's awesome. So Tony says can't find the giveaway. If you go for the giveaway we're doing right on this is that waltonsinc.com/live. Should be right to the right side of the page. There should be 3 different ways to enter. And if you're talking about the giveaway that we're doing for the month of October, that's at waltonsinc.com/win. Leaf, I hope you got a chance to enter before you started your drive home. James says he loves snack sticks with cheese. Use deer meat to make them. What snack stick seasoning do you use? With venison, we're always looking for whatever works best with it. Something that I did want to bring up, I don't know if anyone's seen it yet, but we flipped the barbecue venison rump roast. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna get your 15% off coupon. Good job, guys, thank you. We appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun over the last 2 years to watch this grow. We always thought when we got to 20,000 that we'd start hitting a point of critical mass where it just kind of builds off itself. So we're just gonna lay back and not do anything from here on out.
Yeah, and just
Just watch
take
it
it easy.
grow.
Yeah, sit back.
Turn on advertising and just let the pennies rake in.
I don't think we would make enough off advertising.
But anyways, we did a video called barbecue style venison rump roast, where we took a rump roast, barbecued it, and it was delicious. But Paws Black Bull is what we used to marinate it, and that's also what I used on that back strap. That was amazing. So if you're looking for something to do with your whole muscle cuts on venison, I'd really recommend either the soluble or the regular Paws Black Bull. It works really well with venison.
I always find it interesting when seeing like live chats come through and seeing names, and some of them I can tie up to Meatgistics.
Yeah.
Some of them I can't.
Yeah.
But Lemur Scrappy, whoever you want to pronounce that.
Yep.
He under a different name, William Snyder, but he has to call out what his name is. But good to see you guys, everybody that follows us on Meatgistics. If your name is not your Meatgistics name, let us know. We like seeing that you guys are involved in other channels as well. Glad to have you guys here.
Speaking of Meatgistics guys on here, Raiders here, he wants to know if you don't have the budget to get a new hat, because you are wearing the old orange.
No, I'm bringing back the retro hats.
First of all, where did you find a brand new old hat? You've had that stored away in a cupboard somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is,
yeah.
That's amongst my favorite of our hats.
When we
was a
get
great hat.
When we get hats, I take at least 2 of everything out of stock and I just keep it at home, because I know I'm going to use them, abuse them,
Yep.
destroy them, and so I actually have like 6 of these at home. This was the last one that is new. All the rest are
Beaten.
gross, nasty.
Well, you used to
beaten
run
up.
like 16 miles in them, so.
No, I don't wear them like when I run. That
Oh, no?
far. No, if I'm doing something short, maybe, but not that far. No, it gets annoying. Sweat will actually collect in the brim, and it'll open your eyes.
That's disgusting.
It doesn't work. But
Somebody asked, I think it was Randy, he's got a pasture full of pigs, wants to know what the easiest sausage to make. A fresh sausage, just a bratwurst or a breakfast pork sausage. 2 easiest sausages to make. All you do is grind twice, mix in the seasoning stuff, and you're done. I mean, freeze, obviously, or grill right away. But yeah, that's definitely the easiest sausage to make.
well, even if you want to skip a step, if you just want to make and season your own, I mean, buy ground pork from the store.
Right.
Put breakfast sausage seasoning in it, and just make little breakfast sausage patties.
Yeah, he's
You
got, he said he has a pasture full of pigs, though. I doubt he wants to
Never
buy any
mind,
more.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah.
So yeah, never mind.
All right.
Is anybody seeing that, or I guess hearing that our audio is low? We had one comment out there that they're having trouble hearing what we're saying. Could the audio be louder, or is it fine? Let us know what you think about the audio.
The word sucks is pretty harsh. It's excellent.
Yeah, what happened to yours? You're fuzzy.
It's just buff.
Did I go fuzzy?
If they want the audio repeat, they can get it.
I'm also streaming it on like 3 different tabs.
Could be that. All right, you ready to draw a winner for last month?
I don't know.
You don't want to do it
Make
yet?
them sweat it out a little more? No, we can.
When you ask about their audio, can you ask if their device is fully blasted?
A guy who's doing our video wants to know, whoever was having audio, like what volume yours is set up to. All right, so I'm drawing the winner. This is going to be for the sausage stuffing kit. Is that yours? You got to do something with that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. This is going to be for last month's September, which is a sausage stuffing kit. And I'm going to allow repeat winners, and I'm drawing now.
Before you announce,
'Kay.
how are you going to announce? The right way or the wrong way?
Just like a normal human being, I'm going to read the name.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so the action that won this month is actually visiting the Meatgistics University. So great job. I love to see that. The winner was from Indiana. There you go.
You're
You
doing
happy
it the
with
right
that?
way.
So congratulations to Connie Newman. So Connie Newman, you won. I'm going to post that in the comments. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and give Connie an 11-pound sausage stuffer. We're going to give her 3 of our favorite seasonings. We're going to give her a collection of our favorite shakers. We're going to give her all the casings she needs to make those seasonings we gave her. And then she gets her choice of a Meatgistics hat or a Meatgistics shirt and a Walton's hat. What did Raider say that was funny?
That was the hat comment.
Oh, okay. So again, if you didn't win, you still have an opportunity to enter to win this Weston No. 8 Butcher Series grinder. And for anyone who's watching this who maybe didn't win this time, but maybe will win later, keep checking your emails. Because I send out an email when, I'll send it out tomorrow. If we don't hear back from them in a certain amount of time, we're not going to keep chasing you down to try to give you your prize. We just go ahead and give you guys another chance to win it through the live stream. So that's what these are. They're unclaimed prizes. If nobody wins, it's not like we're keeping these. We want to give them away to you. We just want it to go to somebody who actually wants it.
Yeah. It's kind of surprising how many people don't
Shocking.
check
It
check
is
their emails.
shocking.
Yeah.
Almost all, except for one of these extra giveaways we've done during live streams, have been because people haven't claimed it. So why enter? Right?
I don't know.
We had one guy who gave us a fake email address. What's the point of that?
Who knows?
Hey, Joe's here. Joe Hell. Yeah, Robert says he thinks we should do or think about doing live classes at the shop. We've talked about it in the past. We've tried it in the past. I don't know how we would go about ensuring that it was worth it.
Yeah. Robert, are you from the Wichita area? Like, do you want to be here for the class, or do you want us to just do like live streams of classes? It'd be easier for us to do live streams of classes. Well, not easier, but that would be the route that we'd probably go with it. Because doing classes here physically, we've done it before, and I don't know. We may or may not do it again. But my thought is if we do classes again, it'll be a live format that we stream. We could still do it with, if someone was here,
People
they could
here
still
and
be
do it.
here. But the bigger thing on it, I think,
That
would
actually might be fun.
live streaming it.
That might be fun. My only concern with that is, so a couple live streams ago, when we first got this piece of equipment that failed today, one of the things we wanted to be able to do is switch over to show you guys B-roll, because trying to do a live stream and process at the same time is going to be extremely difficult, mostly because of the noise of the grinder, how long it takes to mix. I mean, I'm definitely
Yeah, but during the mixing time, so we stop and we answer questions. Like stuff like that, I think the noise coming out of the grinder, we need to do a test and see which grinder is the quietest and do that.
Or we could just mute them during.
Can we do could we be in 2 rooms? Could we do part of it maybe in the test kitchen, do some of it here in the studio kitchen, go back and forth?
It's probably something better offline.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so Robert, I mean, we've thought about it from time to time throughout. We did do it, tried to have it once before, but we just never had enough. We had interest. We just never had enough people show up on the day. So. William, why don't you go ahead and let us know what specifically you want to see on that. I mean, the 500T is what we.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. Yeah.
What we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can definitely do that. Go ahead and. I hate putting my email on here.
Don't put your email on there.
What do we have them do? Put it in these comments?
No, that's Lemur Scrappy. Or however you pronounce
post
it. So.
Something in Meatgistics about what you want to see on the 500T, and we'll get that done for you. Nick says that's how you lose a finger, not concentrating on processing. Yep, that absolutely can happen. And I've stayed out of it for the most part, but there has been some talk on Meatgistics recently about hooking up a drill. I saw one person to a stuffer's gear thing. Don't do that. I mean, it's dangerous. The reason the guy was wanting to do it is because he's got shoulder problems. Someone brought up use a water stuffer. That's a better option. Once you start opening gears, and let's be honest, most of us are having a few drinks when we're processing, your finger goes in there and it's gone. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so mega. See, what is that? Me Gamma Wax, however you say that. Did it add value for you from being in Indiana, thinking that you had won for a second? Because I don't like announcing them that way. I just did it to tickle Austin. If I had one seasoning to use, what would it be? Megan, would that be a shaker seasoning? Because if it's that, it's the Walton's Ultimate Steak and Roast Rub. If it's like a sausage seasoning or a marinade, well, if it's a marinade, it's Pa's Black Bull. And if it's a sausage seasoning, I would need some time. I mean, like a bratwurst would be probably Supreme Pizza. A cured one would be Willie's.
Ooh. I would probably go with Supreme Pizza because I've made that to cured sausage.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Okay.
So yeah, you could cross that one over to about anything.
Okay.
Never done jerky with it though.
I'm sure it's the particle size on it.
It'd be kind of funky.
Yeah. I don't think that'd be very. We should try it though. And speaking of that, let us know if there's any videos you guys want to see. That's one of the things we're always looking for, trying to figure out, obviously what you guys want to see, what can be helpful to you. We did recently have our open house here, and we got some good feedback from some of our commercial customers. So we'll have a couple of things coming out geared more towards them. But we'd obviously like to get stuff out there, help you guys. I mean, that's why we created this.
I think this question was directed at you.
What is it?
Nick says, so still no calendars?
Still no calendars. However, we do have some updates on a new product.
Do you want to share or you want me to?
You go ahead. It's yours. Okay. You did all the work.
One of the things we've been talking about on live streams last few times, people here have brought up, actually my brother and one of his friends have brought up, but leather aprons. We were trying to find something there. We're struggling to find something local. We do buy some leather products here. They're just like leather scraps. They're used for cleaning trolleys. in a commercial meat plant. We talked to them, tried to see, hey, can you make us a leather apron? We couldn't get anything that was going to be reasonable. Kept trying to source things, talked to a bunch of different leather manufacturers. Finally found one, and I submitted the order on Saturday. Payment is going out today, so we are going to have what I would say are some pretty stinking sweet leather aprons.
They look awesome.
In about a month. They say it's about a 3 to 4 week turnaround time. So we'll see. I would say a month is a good estimate there.
Yep.
But on the top of the aprons, we're going to have Meatgistics embossed into the leather, and then there's going to be 2 pockets on the top front. The belt that straps around is leather with a little metal clasp, and then on the bottom of the apron there's going to be 3 pockets, and right underneath that the Walton's logo is going to be embossed in the leather there. It's 100% leather. It's not a lot of quote unquote leather aprons you'll see out there, or things like it, are more of a canvasy type of thing, or they're kind of a pleather. Ours is 100% full grain leather. This is the most top quality leather that you can pretty much get. They are going to be amazing.
Yeah, we're very excited to get those in.
We will
one right away.
Yeah,
right that day. It's coming home with me.
Pretty sure that we're going to have a couple of them, maybe 3 or 4 of them, out for the studio kitchen here.
Yep.
And just for the sake of wearing it, I will be wearing it on the first live stream that we have after we get them in. Hopefully, there's a chance we get them before the November live stream.
Okay, that would be awesome. We'll do one as a giveaway.
I'm not counting on it.
Yeah, but if it happens.
Yeah. But yeah, the other plan too is we'll probably include one of those in each month's giveaway. It's
I don't know about each month. They're not.
You don't think so?
We can talk about it. They're not cheap.
No, but they're really cool.
They are.
It's something I like giving away stuff that like has like the Walton's logo on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good point. It is good branding, good marketing.
Yeah, so. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be totally disappointed, and it won't be what I expect out of it. But right now, I'm high on cloud 9. The aprons we're getting are going to be amazing.
So a couple quick things. I scrolled back up. We got J. Michael Kaminsky asking, did we do the dry ice experiment? No, we haven't gotten it to it yet. Haven't forgotten about it. It's just things have been nuts here for this being our quote-unquote slow season.
No, we're in busy season.
Are we already?
Yeah, we're in busy season. Yeah.
Okay. It's just been nonstop for what feels like for forever now. But we are definitely going to get to that. And then right below that, Paul Buck says he made 12.5 pounds of snack sticks with honey barbecue mix and high temp pepper jack cheese, added encapsulated citric acid, sure gel, and a quart of water. So that all sounds good. Not sure why, but they seem to turn out a bit dry. Need a little bit more of your process there. What was the fat content of your meat block? What did you smoke it at? How long did you mix it? Just taking a random guess, I'm going to say it probably fatted out, since, as long as it had enough fat to begin with. What that is when you don't mix it enough, you don't get protein extraction, which means the protein doesn't bind with the fat, water, seasoning, everything. So when you cook it at snack stick temperatures, you're going to render out all your fat, and it can actually drip right down out of the meat or get caught in between the casing and the meat. So that's my guess without knowing more. If you want a more detailed answer, provide us more details in a Meatgistics post. That's the best way to do that. Because then you're not only going to get our opinions, but you're going to get Joe Hell's, Parksider's, a bunch of other processors on there. So it's always a good thing to do. And that's one great thing about Meatgistics. Over the last 6 months, it has been way more user helping user. Mm-hmm. There's often I come in and like see what either happened between when I last looked at it, and everything's been handled like to a point where I'm just like, I don't even need to. I just upvote a couple posts. I'm like, oh, that's a good job. That's a good job.
Wait, so are you saying that I can let you go? I don't need you anymore?
I am Walton's. That's the second or third time I've seen that. Focus isn't good on your screen. So when it starts, sometimes it will choose a resolution. So you just need to go in the bottom where like the widget looks like. You should be able to, hopefully at this point, select the better resolution.
Brandon asks if we have an andouille seasoning. We have 2 different andouille seasonings. We have a fresh and we have a cured. So depending on which type of product you want to make, we have both. Both, in my opinion, are really good.
Patrick, did we flip that live yet? No.
Which one, andouille?
Andouille, we haven't yet. No. So I did. I made an andouille here recently out of our Cajun andouille, which is the cured one. I think I'm almost positive. Awesome. It's a really, really good seasoning. I know some people will hate this, but I added like 5% of the product's weight in shrimp, and it was awesome. I've done that almost every time I've made andouille, and it is so good. And then quickly, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but I've said it in a couple of posts. We have a product that should be here any day now, a bratwurst called Jambalaya brat. That is awesome. And printed on the package is insane directions. Like they want you to get ham, like pre-cooked ham, grind it up. You have to cook like a pound of rice and 2 pounds of chicken stock. They want you to add seafood, all this. I did most of it, not quite all of it, most of it, and it was awesome. And I did that at a 90% lean, added some carrot fiber, and it turned out excellent. So it's obviously got more than enough taste.
It's here. It's in stock.
Oh, sweet. So it's not set up online, so you can't buy it yet unless you call in. But we will get that set up on stock. Do I need to just go through and set up those, even though we'd have to do it twice? Probably.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like we were running a dating service here for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I saw something that I was trying to follow, and I just decided I probably shouldn't follow it.
What about the Supreme Pizza to make homemade Hot Pockets? I can almost guarantee you that would be amazing. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it or not, but Patrick whistled off because it's an amazing seasoning, and that sounds like an awesome use for it. If you do it, please take as many pictures as you can and post everything to Meatgistics because I'm super interested in that.
Yeah, I want like a detailed recipe because
Yes.
I want to repeat this and I want to make this myself. Yeah.
Hot Pockets. I was just listening.
I want to quote off of Jim Gaffigan,
Gaffigan,
but I don't think
yeah.
I should.
Bye, Menon. It's not quite as good. And then Betsy earlier on, sorry, I don't remember the last name, but brought up something that we have talked about in the past quickly, not with you guys, but just between us, is customers submitting videos. And there's not really a way to, I mean, we're not a video hosting service. The only way I could see it working is if they had their own YouTube account. And on Meatgistics, we allowed you to link videos to that. That's the only way I could see it working. But I'm not an IT guy, and Austin just made a noise that makes me think he's got something in mind. So I think that's an awesome idea. It'd be super cool to watch you guys process, see what you come up with. I mean, you can get a good idea by a still picture, but it's not the same. So.
The company we use that does our reviews, TrustSpot, I know I saw something from them about doing videos. Yeah, and I pulled it up, and they posted an update a week ago.
Okay.
Videos are in their timeline of
For
new
what
features.
they want to do? Okay.
Yeah, so at some point, I don't know when that's going to be, we will have a way to post like video reviews to our website. It'll be through the review process. You leave a star rating, leave some comments, post a video along with it. That will be coming. I just don't know when, but definitely something that will happen at some point.
But even beyond that, I mean, anyone can make a YouTube account. Then you could upload it to there. Would we allow them to link that on Meatgistics?
Yeah, that'll work fine.
So yeah, you could always do that. That'll work. Ryan Jones asks, pre versus post sear when sous vide. It was either on the last live stream or there was a discussion about this on Meatgistics in the last month. Seems like there is actually a good argument for pre-sear. Joe, if you're still watching, let everyone know what you thought or came up with, because I thought it was you who really put the evidence forward for a sear. So you'd sear it, then throw it in a vacuum bag and sous vide it the rest of the way. Doesn't really make sense to me because, I mean, the old way of cooking a steak was sear the outside, then slow cook it. Reverse sear is far superior to that. It's been proven so many times that it keeps more juice inside the meat, better tasting, yada, yada. So this is kind of like going back to the opposite of that. So I don't really understand why that would work, but.
Yeah, I don't know. Joe is asking what's the...
Scotty's. Scotty's Backyard Barbecues here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, he's one guy that's been around for
Yes.
a while.
Yep.
Joe's asking what the beverage of choice is today. Beverage of choice is Pass It On Outdoor Mentors. If you guys are not familiar with Pass It On Outdoor Mentors, definitely look them up. We send out emails for them every now and again.
Yeah.
The last one was a hog hunt. It was a raffle to win a hog hunt that John was absolutely 100% convinced that he was going to win that.
So sure.
He's still sitting here. He's not down in Texas hog hunting, so
I had the
he
people
did
I was
not
bringing
win.
with me picked out. It was awesome.
Yeah. But it is what it is. There's a lot of fun stuff to win there. They do a lot of raffles, a lot of fun stuff like that to raise money. All the money that they raise goes towards helping get kids that otherwise would never see the outside world for what it is. There's kids that they've taken out that have been kind of from the inner city that
Rough environment.
they get out into the country and they saw a cow and they were like, what is that? They had no idea. So
if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, it gets kids out doing the things that we love. I'm sure all of you guys love being outside, finding ways to experience creation as it is.
And appreciate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're living in the inner city your whole life, you don't have an appreciation for how beautiful the country can be. Did I tell you what happened with Outdoor Mentors?
No.
I tried to enter the raffle. I Googled it and got to a page that he thought he had closed down, paid for and entered, and he was like, you can't enter that, it's been closed for 2 years.
What?
So, yeah.
Did you get your money
I
back?
did.
Oh, goodness. But Joe, to round out the rest of his comment, he was talking about Elysian Space Dust, and that is really good beer. Never had Elysian Space Dust until I was out in Seattle a couple years ago. Yeah, it's a brewery out in Seattle. Me and my wife actually took our honeymoon to Seattle, so my wife was not interested, but my one request for the honeymoon was, hey, let's hit up a brewery or two, let's do stuff. So I experienced Elysian straight from the tap out there.
What's the brewery you took the picture for?
Oh,
Austin
don't
took
know.
a picture of the little microbrewery, their bar, posted it. They ended up using that as their main picture on the website, and it's gotten, I don't know how many views. It's ridiculous.
I'm over 1 million.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's actually pretty cool.
I don't remember what it was. It was one of the breweries in Seattle. But
What did you think about the Dogfish Head? So Dogfish is a brewery from Maryland, or Delaware, I think.
Delaware.
And we used to not be able to get them in Kansas. Then we could get them, but very limited. Finally, I saw one of my favorite beers of all time. It's called Dogfish Worldwide Stout. It's stout with, what do we end, 13%?
Yeah.
It's like 13% alcohol, but while it does taste like it has a high alcohol content, it's not like burning. Incredible stout, my favorite. We featured it on
The Cinnamon Toast.
Cinnamon Toast Seasoning Sunday, so this past Seasoning Sunday. What did you think? Oh, you didn't like it?
I liked it, but to me, like, too many stouts just taste like the next stout. I'm not a stout
It
connoisseur.
does not taste like other stouts.
Yeah, if you give me an IPA, like, I can tell you this one tastes different than this one, and here's what's different about them. But a stout, I just
They all taste like nasty. I don't like them.
I at least don't think your beer tastes bad, but
I mean, I've had IPAs I like. What's the hazy or something? New Hampshire style? There's some new thing they're calling
New England style.
New England style?
Yeah.
Those aren't bad.
Somebody's asking price on the leather aprons. Seen several comments there, and awkwardly a comment about leather casings. We will not be doing leather casings, but pricing on the leather aprons, we are going to be looking probably somewhere around $89 to $119. It depends on what our final freight costs and the final fees on getting everything here will be. So they're not going to be cheap necessarily, but we also don't want a cheap product. We specifically found something that was going to be high quality, very nice, and going to last a lifetime. So somewhere between 90 to 100 bucks, 120 bucks. It'll be worth it though, promise.
All right, I need a bold sausage seasoning that's low in salt. What's my best option? It's tough. I mean, it's tough. Salt plays such a key part in sausage making. It's not.
Yeah.
What's up?
You can't truly make sausage without
I
salt.
thought you were going to say somebody already answered it or
No,
something,
no.
or that we'd already talked about this. I was going to say I've only had 2 beers. That's not possible. It plays such a key part in sausage making. It's not just the taste. It helps with breaking down the proteins. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to get good protein extraction without salt. Are we talking a breakfast sausage? Are we talking about a regular sausage or a cured sausage? I mean, Blue Ribbon Bratwurst, I believe they do have a low salt option, but even that, I think it's just reduced by like 25%. So there's still a decent amount of salt in there. Unfortunately, I just don't have a great answer for you there.
So William, or AKA Lemire Scrappy, he had a comment about he changed over our seasonings and has been really excited, and they've tasted really, really good so far. Good reviews from people. Can you let us know where you're from? I want to say he's from Utah, somewhere out west. I don't remember, but William Snyder, let us know where you're from.
Megan, to enter to win for the grinder, which is what we're giving away during the live stream, waltonsinc.com/live should be right to the right of it. There should be 3 options to enter. Oh, yeah, Joe, by the way, we got to talk offline. I'm still very much wanting to do what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. I just haven't made any progress on it.
Oh yeah, so to just...
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. I was wondering because I didn't see anything happening.
That's my fault, not his.
Okay.
So
good. I can scream at John instead of screaming at Joe.
Scream.
I don't scream at anybody.
Those batteries are low on receivers, so you talk, and then I'll change this if I need to.
Okay.
Will we email the winner for the grinder? Yes.
I responded in that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep, we will. Why do I know? What is a new wave oven? Did we talk about that on Meatgistics?
Oh,
I feel like we did.
New wave oven? That's one of those like
that
air
thing.
cooker things. Yeah.
So I have the, I don't even know what you call it. It's the air fryer. I love that thing. I cook so much in it, like it's insane. I make French fries all the time. I make, what's up?
You're not online.
I make sweet potato stuff all the time. I really can't think of anything I don't. We do chicken in it. Like you cut up chicken in the little tiny nuggets, toss them in there. Even better if you like, you can almost do it deep fried. Throw them in an egg wash, then throw them in like some panko breadcrumbs. Toss in some Bloody Mary seasoning on that. Put it back in. Awesome.
So like, is that actually like you're frying?
No, it's not quite that good. It's not like you're deep frying in oil.
So what if you took like French fries you buy from the store,
Absolutely.
like, and you cook them in there? Does it taste like they're deep fried? Because they're like already deep fried-ish kind of once. You're just
So it's way better than if you were just to do it in an oven, but not as good as like deep fried right from a restaurant. raised shelf and put them on there 3 hours at 200 degrees, flip them once, and they're like perfect, fall off the bone, the skin is great, they are delicious. Wait, so is everyone still not hearing sound?
Should be good now, sorry.
Okay, we think we got it. We were switching out batteries, that's why I was talking into his thing. It's back. All right, we're good. Thanks, Patrick.
No, sorry, his isn't.
Oh, mine's back. Nobody cares about Austin's.
It's fine, you do most of the talking.
I do most of the talking.
I would talk more if I could make you shut up.
Do you want me to be quiet now?
I don't have a mic.
What? I didn't see it. I'm looking at competitions.
Adam Wood, on a scale of 1 to amazeballs, how much better would that Weston grinder be than my KitchenAid mixture?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be way closer to the amazeball side. Glad to have you, Jason. You still have time to enter to win another grinder. Give it to a friend, do something with it. Glad you went with the 22 and you feel like that's a better choice for you. Like I said, it's all about batch size. If you're doing mostly 5-pound batches, I mean an 8, a 12 for sure, even a number 5 will work fine for you. If you're doing larger batches, if you're doing 20 pounds, 25, an 8 is not going to cut it. I mean, it will, it's just going to take forever. A 12 is going to be tough. 22, then you're good to go. I mean, I've done 50-pound batches on our 22. You know, as long as you keep everything super cold, it'll chew through them pretty good.
Somebody just said sounds out.
Again?
That's delayed.
Yeah.
Is it delayed?
Other people
Oh.
said it's back.
Yeah, they're live.
You're hearing us?
Okay.
Okay. So how to enter for this is at waltonsinc.com/live. Right over to the right, there should be 3 different ways to enter for you. Yeah, so we think that one, Rebecca, we just think she's further behind. So, I mean, that will happen, yeah.
Okay.
How do you work with really bad, fatty cuts of meat? I cook a lot of them and she throws it out.
Ooh, don't do
Hate to
that.
waste. Well, I mean, it depends. What are you going to do with beef fat? I mean, you can cook in it, but
Well, I
it's
guess-
not really great for anything else.
Yeah, okay. I guess it depends on what kind of meat you're dealing with. If it's beef, okay. I could see throwing it out, unless you just really need some fat for some venison or something. I'd usually use pork, but my mind initially, when people have too much fat, I just went straight to pork.
Yeah.
And I would not throw it out. I would just make a fattier sausage.
Yeah,
I mean,
with-
you can go up to like 60-40, make a brat. I mean, it's going to be fatty, but it's going to taste
It's gonna taste
really
amazing,
good.
Yeah. Sky's Backyard Barbecue has a Weiler for, that's the, like the 11-inch plate, right? Weiler?
Yeah, Weilers are big ones, yeah.
Oh, I know where he works. That's right. You have that at work, right, Scotty? You don't have that at your house, do you?
If you don't mind, let us know where you work.
I know.
I'm curious now.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Oh, if he wants to respond, he can.
Yep, pork fat for venison, absolutely. It is. We've talked about it ad nauseum, here, so, but it's creamier. It's got a milder taste than most other, so it lets your venison stand out more. It lets the seasoning stand out more. It's nice and white. It's not yellowish. It is a superior fat. Okay.
Yeah, Hormel. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you could take the fat, the extra beef fat, grind it up with some lean for burgers. Could do that. And out of curiosity, has anyone added bone marrow yet to their hamburgers? You need to. It's awesome. We talked about it recently on Meatgistics again when somebody brought it up saying that they were using bone chips or something like that.
Really?
But they meant
Bone marrow.
bone marrow.
Okay.
It is awesome. do like 70% beef, 30% pork, and just throw in some bone marrow in there. It makes the best burger ever.
Mr. T. Shep,
Yeah.
we ground 170 pounds of deer and elk meat yesterday. Gonna make 100 pounds, 65% wild game, pounds of bacon, and another 40 pounds of jerky. What's your suggestion for the 65 pounds? Are you making whole muscle bacon or ground and restructured? If it's ground and restructured,
Yeah,
am I reading that wrong?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
If it's ground and restructured bacon, 100% I'd use our imitation bacon seasoning. It's phenomenal. For wild game, if you can do it as exact as you want it. Sometimes people will just grind up all the meat, mix the seasoning in, put it in a foil pan, bake it, smoke it, whatever, slice it up. If you want to get really creative with it, you can separate the lean from the fat. So you got protein, fat, grind up all the protein, grind up all the fat, keep it separate, and then you can layer it into a pan like normal bacon would appear, where you have slivers of protein and then big fat caps to it. Really cool. But if you're doing whole muscle, I mean, I'd use any of our cures at all. Blue Ribbon maple bacon cure.
How could you?
Sweeter than sweet.
Elk is so low fat, though. How are you going to make a bacon?
I don't think they're making. They have to be doing ground
Have to be doing
restructured.
ground formed.
Yeah, he's doing ground
Yeah.
restructured.
And
Ground
use the
restructured.
imitation bacon seasoning. Should he use bacon taste booster? No. No, not with imitation bacon. I've asked before.
Okay.
Yeah, just use imitation bacon seasoning. You'll love it. Comes out really, really well.
If you want to add pork fat to it, though, and you want to get like
That's awesome.
intensive into it, do what I was talking about, where you keep the protein and the fat separate, mix seasoning into them, still separate, and then layer them into a foil pan so it looks like real bacon. It looks awesome. The other way, I mean, if you mix it all in together, the lean, the fat, it'll still taste good. Don't get me wrong. But the appearance, if you really want to take the time, is really cool the other way.
That's a lot of work for.
It is a lot of work.
No.
But
What casings are best for sausage? So, struggling with this answer now. I used to just say collagen and be done with it, but I've been using. Oh, I got to get some of those out of stock. Okay, sorry. But I've been using a lot of the tubed hog casings recently, and my biggest problem with hog casings was always all the work that went into prepping them. The tubed are simple, they're easy. They're really high quality casings. I've had 1 or 2 blowouts in the last like 3 times I've made sausage. So
I don't think that was the casings problem. I think that was you misstuffing it.
yeah, that's probably true. Actually, I think they were both on linking too, when I was trying to do that like barber or butcher style.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say that I like hog casings better than collagen, because I've always liked collagen better, but it's a lot closer now with the tubed hog casings. All you do is you take them out, let them sit in hot water for, I think it's a half hour, whatever. They're on a plastic sleeve, so you have your stuffing tube here. There's a opening to it, push it over that, hold the plastic tube down, pull, and your casings are loaded. It literally takes 10 seconds. And you have a full run on there. That's probably enough to do 15 pounds. So, yeah, either that or for fresh sausage would be 30 millimeter fresh collagen.
I don't quite know the answer to this one. I have an idea, but how do you feel about grinding pork fat and then freezing it for later projects? I'd say grinding fat and freezing it would be fine. You're gonna on protein, every time you freeze it, you create little ice crystals, and those little tiny ice crystals inside the meat can start to tear it up, break it down.
Yeah, they expand, contract.
But with fat, I don't think you'd have any problem. Like, I don't think it's gonna degrade it at all, would it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The only thing is just definitely during the grind, make sure it's really cold before it goes in. Actually, will fat smear if there's no protein present? It's got to. It must.
Well, you're not going to smear without the two. You smear kind of like
Just
into
with
each
one.
other.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But it's still like oozing it, right?
It will ooze, I think, just because it gets warmer.
Okay.
If you keep it cold.
Right,
you're
right.
fine.
So that's what I'm saying. Keep
Yeah,
it super cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Raider says last burgers were 50 pork, 50% beef with your hamburger seasoning, and they were great. Do you know which hamburger seasoning? Was it the Montreal? Because that's what I used to make our gourmet burgers, and they were amazing. We also added smoked high temp cheese to it. So what we did is we took our high temp cheese, put it in the PK100, didn't turn on the PK100. We actually used our Flip Professional Smoke Box, put that all the way at the bottom, put the cheese all the way at the top, let it burn for, I think we did 30 minutes, but we might have done longer than that. Cheese picks up a nice smoke flavor to it. With the cheddar, basically all of them but the Swiss and the ghost pepper, smoking them worked out well. With the Swiss, for whatever reason, it added like an off flavor. I didn't care for that at all. And with the ghost pepper, that sucker's so hot, you're not picking up anything. It just tastes like heat. But yeah, the cheddar, mozzarella, and hot pepper were all really, really good smoked. I make Boudin and I've only used hog casings. I don't know if collagen will work with it. So Joseph, yeah, collagen will work with it. Your only real problem is going to be collagen casings do not accept a twist. So you can twist them. You can get a whole rope twisted, but
they'll accept a twist, but not like a manual twist usually. Collagen casings twist fine when you have an automatic linker.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah, that
just
changes.
to
He doesn't
clarify.
have a.
Who knows? We got somebody from Hormel watching.
That's fair.
I mean,
fair.
Hormel
For a
has
home
the
guy who's hand linking like 99.9 repeating of our customers watching this. Yeah, your hand linking's just not. It's just not going to stay closed. Now, as long as you don't grill them at incredibly high heats, you're not going to get these crazy looking bulbs coming out. It's just a little bit of an appearance issue. So. Scotty, when you say the veggie casing, are you talking about the cellulose? Because that's made from it's a veggie cellulose.
Yeah, it's a vegetable something.
And I like that more and more too, especially since someone here said to use food safe zip ties in between each link, so you're not sitting there tying them all off. And you get a beautiful, if you're making a hot dog, you can make a beautiful skinless hot dog with the creases or whatever you want to say, marks at the end, like you would see from like a artisan hot dog that you would buy. I don't know, where would you buy an artisan hot dog?
Well, just the little like
gourmet maybe is a
the
better word.
little crinkle over on the edge.
That.
I mean, Ballpark Franks have them.
They have them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just like you'd see from that, it's perfect.
When grinding beef for a jerky gun, how fine works best? I'm going to say that the finer that you grind it, coming out of a jerky gun, the easier it's going to be. But part of the issue when you grind and you're putting into that is if you grind too much, you're going to start extracting protein while you grind. Yeah. It's going to make it hard to get out of that jerky gun. So I don't know, do once through a 3/8 and then once through a 1/8, and you're done. You don't want to do like
cold.
Yeah, super cold.
Yep.
You don't want to do a 3/8 twice and try to keep it coarse. That may be harder coming out, but you don't want to say, oh, I just grind it 3 times through a 1/8.
Yeah.
That it'll start extracting protein a little bit, and you'll have a hard time.
Which is, we've talked about it before, just for anyone who hasn't seen one of these before, is not a Meatgistics user. Cold while you're processing sausage is going to make your grinding much faster, especially on that second grind, which takes longer anyways, and it's going to make your stuffing much faster. I know that sounds counterintuitive because we tend to think of things As they get warmer, they get looser. But think about the fat. The warmer it gets, the stickier it gets, and it's just going to grab onto things. If it's super cold, it's going where you tell it to go. So as cold as you can for certain when grinding, and very cold when stuffing. You can hit a point of ridiculousness with stuffing. You don't want ice crystals while you're stuffing, but makes everything much better. Plus keeps your product safer, protects the proteins better, so you're going to end up with a better product. Pete, obviously, I mean, I've never powdered cheddar cheese. I would think what you would end up with, and I might be wrong here, I would think what you'd end up with was them melting and coagulating in like either pockets, like voids, or along the casing. I might be wrong there, but shouldn't be any real reason to do that. Just the high temp cheese, fairly inexpensive for how much you can use. At least as cheap as buying cheddar cheese from the store and powdering it. So somebody asked earlier what favorite pellet grill is. I mean, I've got a Green Mountain, the mid-size is the Jim Bowie. No, that's the Daniel Boone. But I mean, that's because we sell them. They're good grills. I've never really had a problem with mine. It puts great smoke on things. I'd say it gets probably 80 to 75 to 80% or the same amount of smoke as like a wood smoker. One of my buddies has got a Rectech he will not shut up about. He loves that thing. Broil King now makes one. Haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but it looks really good. Over-engineered maybe, a little bit expensive, but definitely looks very good. That Rectech is also pretty expensive. People like the new Traegers. I think it's called their Timberwolf line or something like that. People really seem to like those. There's definitely a good amount of options in the pellet grill, and they're awesome. I mean, you can use it for so much more than you can use just a gas grill. The only downside is the less expensive and older ones don't get quite that hot. You can use grill grates to mitigate that a little bit. Grill grates are airplane aluminum or whatever, made from the same type of aluminum that airplanes are. And they're designed to funnel the heat up through to the top of the, or, you know, hold on a second. I'll show you. They look like, so they look like this, and they funnel the heat up through the base into these ridges, and they leave perfect, I mean, really excellent sear marks. And I think they get 100 degrees hotter than whatever you set it to. So if you have a pellet grill that only gets up to 500, throw those on there, and the surface will get up to 600. Yep, Megan. So knife set, we have my favorite knife out of everything we sell here. This is an 8-inch Granton Edge butcher's knife, and this is at least 60% of the entire reason we ever did a giveaway like this, because I wanted a reason to play with this on a video. I love this thing, it's awesome. Then we've got a 6-inch semi-stiff curved boning knife, great for boning out pork butts, any other more delicate work you have to do. And as far as delicate work goes, we've got a 8-inch Superflex fillet knife. I don't know if you can see that, but this thing, you can manipulate that right around a bone. It is excellent. Then we've got I want to call this a scimitar, but that's wrong. I think we call this a flank knife?
No, it might be a breaking knife. It might be a scimitar. It depends on how long it is.
So it's either a breaking knife or a scimitar. I can't remember. No, it's a breaking knife.
Is it an 8-inch?
It's a, yeah, 8-inch
Okay.
breaking
It's-
knife. We've got a shoulder knife? No.
I don't even know what that is.
Stabbing knife. We have a stabbing knife. That's 8-inch as well. Then we've got the. That's not in there. You don't get that.
That's a good knife, though.
Yeah, but you don't get it. Then we've got the 7.5-inch wavy chef's knife, and we've got the 8-inch chef's knife, which isn't here. You're also going to get the Victorinox 4 or 4.5-inch wavy steak knives, and you'll get 4 of those. You get this, which is the Capuche stainless steel knife block with the Freedom rod, so you can set these up however you want. What is it? It's a shoulder knife, right? No.
No, we don't call anything a shoulder knife. I don't know. I don't know. Basically, this is the knife set that just makes John happy.
As you can see, almost all of them are the biggest knives that we have. I just wanted to choose things that looked impressive. No, seriously, we chose them to try to help you out either in the kitchen or the processing room.
Yeah, they are very fun. I will agree with John's assessment there, but no, they're very practical.
And I love sharpening them.
The one thing we're missing, we need to change this up. We don't have any of the Walton's knives in here. We should throw in a set of the paring knives, because we'll have paring knives, and we at least ought to throw in like 1 or 2 of the boning knives.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. We'll get it on this giveaway.
Have you done a video review on this yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, is it online?
No.
No, never mind. We have something really cool. It's a new thermometer. We will have it on the website eventually. We've been trying to delay adding new items to the website because we're about to roll out with a brand new website. So we're going to hopefully just add them to the new website, not repeat our work and add a bunch of stuff to both. So keep an eye out, keep your ears open for news from us on what the new website is. But we also got a bunch of new products out there. This thermometer.
The meter.
Yeah, have you used it?
Many times.
I love this thing. It's amazing. So keep an eye out for what's new from us, especially as we're into October now. We're fastly approaching holiday season.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
In a month, we're going to basically kick off holiday sales from November, like the beginning of November, all the way through like the end of January. It's insane. We'll have a bunch of stuff going on, and we need to work up what we're going to do on Thanks Black Monday.
That's right, I said that.
Yeah, our pre-Thanksgiving sale, Thanks Black Monday, 12 days of Christmas, New Year's, plus we'll have some other oddball stuff going on in between there as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed on YouTube. You subscribe to our email list. There is a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Yep. So our first live stream, wasn't that our first?
Thanks Black Monday last year.
A 5-hour or 6-hour marathon on Thanks Black Monday where we do and we'll do the same thing this year. It'll be, maybe not all day, but it'll be at least as long as that. We'll announce flash sales during the whole thing. We'll take some requests on what goes on sale that day. So if you guys request something and we can do it, if it's reasonable, we'll put that on sale for a short period of time. So just make sure that you keep at least one eye on what we're doing that day, because some of those sales are very, very dramatic. Somebody asked up back here, Human Man 42, you guys ever make any weird sausage, anything come out real good? On Meatgistics University under specialty sausage, we have blood sausage. Believe it or not, it came out awesome. Kurt has taken almost all of that. Almost all of our blood sausage.
Do you have some left?
A little bit.
Oh.
But we made a lot. It is not, doesn't have the taste you would expect.
No, not at all.
It's It very, very tasty. I mean, it's flavorful for sure. You know you're biting into something other than a regular sausage, but there's no nastiness. In that, we also made a Landjaeger. We made it, you know, wasn't a traditional Landjaeger, but that I need to make more of because that taste was awesome. Nice fresh taste.
I might go buy a deep freezer in the next few days.
Huge help.
Because I wasn't very happy. I walked in today and I want to get ice out of our freezer.
There's no room for ice.
There's ice in there, but you put fresh
sausage
sausage on the top of it. I still took ice, so you know if there was something on the outside of the package.
It's vac packed.
Yeah,
You make it sound like I just threw fresh sausage in there.
We'll see.
It's in a vacuum bag.
Yeah,
A deep
I see
freezer
how you
would
do
be
things. Like
hugely
I'm pretty sure
helpful.
the outside of the package was dirty.
Oh, please.
I'm kidding.
I'd never thought of that. I've eaten or drank so much ice out of that there was anything in there.
No, but if we still have blood sausage, I'd keep my eye out because we'll find like a small deep freeze on sale for $100, $150,
Awesome.
something on Craigslist, and put that in here, and that'd be easy.
Yep, that will definitely help out.
We have an ice machine back there.
Oh, he's saying walk back there.
That required walking like 100 yards that way, though.
Raider, how are you using it in your sous vide bag? Are you actually putting it in there, vac sealing it around it?
Oh,
Because I never even thought of that.
my
That's
gosh.
Genius.
That is amazing. Whether he did it or not, I'm gonna credit us with that idea.
That is genius.
Not really. Raider, if you did that, let us know. We will credit you from here on out. But that, because there's been a lot of talk. I've talked with some of the manufacturers that are heavy into the vacuum sealing and sous vide world, and they try to figure out what do we do with something sous vide, because they've even come up with little ways to put like a little sticky thing that seals on the outside of a vac pouch.
Tape.
Yeah, two-side tape type of thing, and stick a thermometer through, and none of it ever works totally right. So if yeah, sure, take credit. I take credit for a lot of you guys. So yeah, if you vac seal it in the bag, we're gonna have to do some stuff on that. Make sure we credit Raider. But I didn't think of that.
I mean,
but
that
that's
takes
amazing.
that from beyond like a cool thing to use if you're only doing like, you know, small amounts or whatever. You don't need a ton, to beyond useful.
I like how he knew what it was just by like kind of like seeing it back here. You see the bamboo kind of case to it. So yeah, so if anybody doesn't clue everybody else in, since we're talking about it, this is a meter thermometer, MEATER.
Technically, that's the meter plus.
It's the meter plus. So the regular meter is basically just this little tiny thermometer. There's no cables, no anything. The meter plus comes with I think the other one's still a charging device, but this has a Bluetooth repeater in it, so it allows you to get to like 133 feet away. I've never had problems connecting to this when I'm at home, all over my house.
I'm sorry, stop real quick. D-Wilk, it's 20K, right? Is the coupon code?
Yeah, did you not announce anything?
Someone else said 20. He said he's going to use his coupon code and then wrote out 20,000.
Oh, no.
So just to be clear, it's 20K. So 20K. Sorry, go ahead.
So this little thermometer is different than anything else you'll see, because you've seen other Bluetooth ones, other Wi-Fi ones on the market, but this one is a freestanding unit. There's no cable on the back of here. So you just put this in your steak, your burger, your sausage, whatever. No cable, you have to run outside the grill. Hooks up to your phone. The signal on it is, in my experience, I haven't talked to you, so if it's bad, don't share anything. But has been great with it. It gives you not only the internal temp from this side of it, but out on this side, you get the ambient temp, which that's a huge deal to me. You basically get two thermometers in one. And this is no more expensive than other Wi-Fi thermometers on the market.
So it depends on what you need it for. If you're needing 5 different probes, you may want to go another way. But if you're the normal everyday guy at home, it's got a couple advantages. One is obviously the no wires is huge. 2, as long as, so you put your probe into your meat, you put the base, can I see the base? You put the base
Yeah.
right by the door, and then if you have an extra wireless device, which almost all of us do, like an iPad, something like that, connect that to this, well then you can take your phone, you can go to anywhere in the world and connect to that. That's how they do their cloud sharing. So what they've basically done is they don't put all the wireless stuff in here, they just put the Bluetooth stuff in here, and they depend on another device that you have or don't have as being what connects to the Wi-Fi. I mean, it's keeps the cost down, keeps the size of this down.
And your battery life is amazing on it. That
I have not run into a single issue.
I haven't run out of battery on the probe,
Done
and
5
in like
hours, yeah.
one AA battery recharges the probe like 100 times. I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
So battery life is awesome. The Wi-Fi is where it kills your battery. So
it also does have, I mean, it's a very nice looking, and this is magnetic, maybe not strong enough. There you go. It's magnetic, so you can just stick it on things and it'll stay. But yeah, no, we definitely like that a lot. Price on that thermometer is $99.99.
since it's not available online, you can still buy it from us. Call us at 800-835-2832.
I'll break it down. I'll put it on tomorrow.
Okay.
So tomorrow, this will be online. And how about for people watching? Is it MAP? Do you know?
It's MAP.
I would have given you a sale price on it, but with it being MAP pricing, which is minimum advertised pricing, we can't put it on sale. So it'll be on tomorrow. I did see something, New Orleans earlier, Boudin Noir. All right? Yep, Boudin Noir. So haven't made that. When we talked about doing blood sausage, Kurt, the guy who has taken the majority of the blood sausage we made here, was talking about Boudin Noir. It sounds awesome. Definitely something we're thinking about trying like a variation of in later Meatgistics University specialty sausage videos. So Joe Hell is even responding to a bunch of people and helping them here.
Joe, do you want a job? Do you want to move to Wichita, Kansas?
I actually, we talked about that recently, Joe and I said, I think it was, yeah, I said, stop trying to take my job or something like that. Ooh, that's an interesting question. John German says, give it away.
The thermometer?
Yeah.
How many people we got watching? How are we going to do a giveaway that's legit, legal, and kosher?
Easily. We draw a winner for this, and then we say you have to be here for that. And
Yeah, you just want
until
okay.
someone's
Yeah.
here.
Draw another
All right.
one until somebody's here.
All right, so real quick, we're going to draw the winner of the Weston number 8 Butcher Series grinder. So this first winner is for that. Doesn't matter if you're here or not, you're going to win. I'll send you an email.
I thought we already drew that. Did we not?
No, we
Just
drew the
drew
winner
that
for
one?
this.
Okay.
Yep. Going to allow repeat winners. So those of you who entered all 3 ways will get a chance. John Tremblay. Awesome. Wanted one of those at home for a while.
Well, employees and their family members cannot win, so redraw.
So Tom Rubino, who signed up for our newsletter. Tom, well, I'm not going to say where you're from. Tom, I'll go ahead and send you an email in the next day or 2. You'll have 5 days to respond. Once you respond, we'll go ahead and get that sent to you. I'll also give you your choice of a Meatgistics t-shirt and a Walton's hat.
Draw number 2.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm not on it. You gotta do it.
Well, how do I
Oh,
do
you're
that?
gonna. Oh, you have to. Oh, you have to change the number of winners.
Ah.
I can do that. I know where to do it.
Yeah, we'll just let you do that.
Someone play dramatic music.
When it gets to computer things, that's not my strong suit.
That's why I'm
Some
here.
people have asked what my strong suit is.
Do you have one?
I don't really know.
No, okay.
A bathing suit, maybe? I have cute dogs. That's pretty good. So what he's doing now, when he draws this winner, you'll have, how long do we want to give him? I say 3 minutes. Let's not do-
three, because
You have
I need
3 minutes from when we do it.
I need to be out of here in like 3 minutes. We'll be quick. If I'm
You have
late, I'm
3
late.
minutes
It's fine.
to respond, and then you can go. I'll take over.
Okay, we're from Christiansburg, Virginia. We got Rick Dentino. Rick, if you are here, sound off in the comments. If you are not,
It's 5:19. You have till 5:22. Go.
no, it's 5:22. Yep. Okay.
Everyone else should be praying that Rick does not win or respond, because if he doesn't, we're gonna draw another one. And we can get away with this because we weren't doing this as a giveaway. Dun, 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 dun. Nick, I think I had a seizure reading that sentence. I can't tell if you're serious or not.
Oh man, they picked up your Pee-wee right now.
There you go. Good. I'm glad somebody got it. You pronounced my name wrong, and the city was way off.
What's his name again?
Rick something?
Rick Dentino. I'll put it in the comments here.
But you still only have 1 minute left. Walla walla. Ooh.
Oh, who's in Walla Walla?
That's Joe.
No. Jerry. I gotta look now.
But we have a commercial customer up there?
Yeah.
All I can think of is the
Jerry
phone
Hahn.
response. That's Walla Walla.
I think
You
it's
had
Jerry
that.
Hahn. Is it Jerry? It's got to be Jerry. I think it's Jerry Hahn. Yeah,
from the
Jerry
blog.
and D. Dylan commented. Jerry and D. Joe, do you know Jerry and D Hahn?
5:22. Go. Draw another one.
Drawn again. Sorry, Rick. You are out. Pierre, South Dakota. David Beckard. David, if you are here, sound off in the comments. You got 3 minutes, 5:25. Go.
And I will be in your neighborhood fairly soon with one of our commercial salesmen doing a pheasant hunt. Cannot wait for that.
Not just a commercial salesman.
He's
So-
nothing else.
It's a Walton member. That's my younger brother. We do a lot of advertising with a company called Ron Share Productions.
Who are great guys.
Yeah, amazing. They're going to be here in
Yep, you sent me.
2 weeks. Did I send that to you? Okay. John and Dylan, my younger brother. My younger brother does commercial sales. I do retail. He does commercial. He's going with John, going up to
No one else could go,
hunt some pheasant.
so I got to go.
yeah.
It is a sweet little vacation Dylan and I have planned together.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Sherry, I was actually enjoying your presence here, but then you just suggested that we were drinking Bud Light, and don't like that.
No.
You seem to be a good live stream. No, I'm just kidding. This is Odell Brewing. This is the Oktoberfest Marzen style lager. It's delicious.
Very mild.
Unfortunately, Butcher's Life, it's closed. They can't enter anymore, right? Once we draw a winner.
Open. Is it open? I don't know if it's open. Yeah, it's open.
Okay.
You can still enter.
So go to waltonsinc.com/live. There's a way to enter over on the right side. There should be 3 ways. You've got one. Do you need to go? You can go. I can finish this up.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes.
You sure?
Yeah.
So Odell, when I was buying these, I almost bought their something that's a IPA-ish, but they call it like Orange Creamsicle or Creamsicle Dream.
Yeah.
The guy said it was really good, but keep your hands off my beer.
Done. I am sorry, David Beckard.
Here's gone, or you do.
I do
No,
not
you can
see
have
a
it. There's
comment
one.
from you, so we
It's
are
in
going
there.
to move on.
It's in the bottom left. Yep. All right, so we're drawing a
I
new
feel like
winner.
I
Hopefully, can we give like one more minute to give that Butcher Life guy just a chance to get his in? Or is it
Yeah.
too late.
No, keep going.
So gonna get ready to redraw. Whoever wins this has to be here. So if we get down to a certain number eventually, I mean, I don't know how many people are watching, but this will be your best chance ever to win something from Walton's. So, all right, go ahead. I think that's enough.
Okay. Coppell, Texas. Jeff Kidwell. Jeff, if you are in, you have till 5:28 to respond.
All right, so I worked in a butcher shop and I ground chopped meat and packed sausage, but wish to know if you have a good sage sausage recipe. So we have what is the PSS with extra sage? Do you remember, Austin? PSS with extra sage? I'll just look it up.
I don't know.
We have a pork sausage seasoning that has extra sage in it, and you type sage in, and all sausage comes in.
Oh. Ooh, Jeff Kidwell right here. Jeff, I got you. You are our winner. We got your email address from the entry. Where did it go?
Where's what?
Where's the thermometer?
Right here.
Okay, Jeff, we will send you this thermometer. We'll also throw in your choice of a Walton's hat or a Meatgistics t-shirt. We'll email
Just
you.
the thermometer.
We'll email you in a couple
You didn't
days.
win a real one.
Yeah. So thanks, Jeff.
I'll go ahead and email you tomorrow.
Okay, with that, I'm gonna head out.
Sounds good. Guys, thanks so much. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you probably in a month.
Yep, 1 month. See you guys.
Oh, I have to hit.